YouTube, I'm Dominique, aka Miss Logic, coming to you with a logical standpoint. So listen, I'm super excited to be here, but before we get started, please like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, and subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Okay? Thank you. But anyway, I'm super excited to be here, and the reason why is I feel a level of responsibility as an adult to bring some of my knowledge and wisdom to the table. It may teach some may have different opinions, but you know what? At least I'm giving information that's going to be valuable, and information about different topics other than what you see on television that just entertains you. This could be a form of entertainment as well. I guess I'm a little funny, but really, I'm going to be bringing facts and knowledge to the table, and I think that it's going to be some great information. So it's going to be based on my experience. It's going to be based on truth. I'm going to do a ton of research, and I'm going to give you raw and uncut truth to the topics that I'm going to be discussing. Okay. So anyway, the reason that I chose to name this channel 1% Logic, really, I was actually on a podcast with Jay's Perspective. Shout out to Jay's Perspective. And I was talking about common sense. And I was like, you know what? Common sense. I had to sit back and think about that for a while. Common sense is common. That means that you think like the average person if you have common sense. With all the programming and all of the social media, all the things that are put in our face on a daily basis, I don't want to think like the common person. I want to be able to take a deep dive, sit back, learn for myself, and understand, what's been presented to me, what the actual research says, and actually gain a perspective based on my own opinion. So I've heard someone else say that 1% of the population is considered, I would say, woke, or they use 1% logic. And that basically means that they are not influenced by all of the information that is given to them by the media and the programming that we're faced with on a daily basis. I mean, I'm not going to lie, I'm still programmed in some ways. If you think of a basic human being and what we're here to do, I'm sitting in a house that has smart electronics, I'm programmed. But you can control it to the best of your ability. And I think that the information that you allow to affect your daily life and your opinions, it goes a long way. It helps with your maturity. It helps with your level of wisdom. So personally, I've decided to stop watching television. I've been on YouTube, but I try to watch things around psychology, things that I can learn from to better my day-to-day life. There's just a level of just craziness and I guess craziness and psychotic behaviors or just it's psychotic to continue to watch TV when we know that it is bad for us. So I've chosen to cut that out of my life, and since then I've felt better. I have felt better. I'm doing better. I don't feel as stressed out, and it's very refreshing. So I chose to really bring information to this channel that can help people to have a different perspective on things. Again, some people are going to disagree with me. Some people won't like what I have to say, and others will learn. But you know what? I don't care. I don't. I don't care if you disagree. I'm happy if you do learn something, but I win in both situations because it's actually causing you to think. And if you disagree or if you're learning, you're still thinking about it. So I've done my job. Okay? So back to what I was saying about common sense. Pay attention to the level of brainwashing that we are faced with on a day-to-day basis. First of all, when you first wake up from sleeping at night, what is the first thing you usually do? Check your phone. There's ads. There's tons of information that is just pushed on you from a day-to-day basis. It's unhealthy. So I would suggest taking some time to meditate, talk to yourself. Uh, Not the crazy. People think talking to yourself is crazy, but really analyzing your thoughts and understanding how you feel about things that you were presented with the previous day. Um, that can help you a lot. It can help you a lot. And it also helps you to become refreshed going into the day and being faced with what the day will bring. So that's just my thoughts on that. So again, the level of accountability, I want to touch on that a bit. The things that I'm seeing in the YouTube space, and I'm not, you know, downing any content creators. I think it's super dope that they even had the strength and also the drive to go into a space where you're going to be vulnerable to opinions. So not discrediting them at all, but I see a lot of arguing. I see a lot of topics that can be negative. So I choose to stay away from that, and I choose to try to learn. And that's what I want to bring to the table when I am doing videos here. So the level of responsibility that I feel I need to possess when presenting information is it's big, and I understand that there are a lot of different opinions, and there are a lot of people that are listening from an emotional state. I would just ask you to not listen from an emotional state and listen with a logical mind, because I'm going to be speaking from a logical perspective. I'm not going to, I'm going to check my emotional intelligence at the door, or I'm going to check my emotional intelligence prior to even giving some information to you. And when I say emotional intelligence, I mean being able to communicate information and not speaking from an emotional place. Being able to, and when you're interacting with other people, being able to speak to them without showing emotion or becoming emotional, and really actively listening and understanding what it is that they're talking about. And then formulating your own opinion based on facts and sharing that opinion. A lot of us don't do that. You hear a lot of, I feel, but still, oh my God. If you were talking to somebody and they're talking about, I feel, but still, those are probably trigger words to possibly exit stage left, exit the conversation, because it's difficult to talk to a person when they're in an emotional state. And if you're just presenting facts, they can have their opinion based on their emotions, but just present the facts. Yes, we all have emotions. I'm not a robot. But when it comes to communicating with people on a day-to-day basis, sometimes you have to check your emotions at the door and really just listen and understand. And you'd be surprised at the things that you would learn. It's okay to be wrong. It is. It's okay. But I digress. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So the level of responsibility when it comes to the research, I will be presenting facts. I'll be presenting my sources. I'll be sharing information with you guys that, I feel can help with things like trauma, can educate you on how to become better when it comes to just mind, body, and soul. I'll talk about popular topics. There's a lot that I'm going to cover. I'm not going to put myself in a box, because life is not in one specific box. There's multiple things that we go through, tons of trials and tribulations, and I think that it's important to have a wholesome approach when it comes to my channel. So again, feathers will probably be ruffled, but perspectives will also change. And whether or not feathers are ruffled or perspectives change, I've done my job, because I got you to think. I got you to think. That's important. So I look forward to talking to you guys very, very consistently. Again, the research is coming, or the research is being done. I can't wait to start presenting the facts to you guys. And please, again, like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Like, share, subscribe. Thank you.